Hello, Diane. Hello, Ringo. How you doing? Hey, Amy. Yeah, Waco's the same way, Amy. About a half inch of ice on everything. Hello, Lily. Hey, Mr. Daniel. How you doing? Well, I did it easy. I wanted something hot. I just did a can of soup. Yeah, I bet you they're closing up down here too, Amy, because it's and it's supposed to get worse here tonight. Hello, Shanna. Yeah, we're gonna need to turn the heater on underneath Rocky. He jumped up there and unplugged the computer. Hello, Daniel. Daniel Berry. Okay. Hey, Mr. Sunfish. You got a little hard water up there, Sunfish? Just about anywhere you go down in Waco, you ice skating. Well, I got coffee and cigarette, and so I pretty well make out. However, I've got to quit, Rocky. Hmm. Hey, JJ. Oh yeah, I'm doing fine. Had to go check on the critters while ago and make sure they were doing all right. In this kind of weather, my Lord. Rocky, stop. No. Boy, them people don't realize how quick you can get in trouble with the damn cold water. And even after you get out of it, you can't dry off. You see people do some stupid things. Back when I was kayaking all the time, we'd run across people that would have a 4 or 5 year old kid in a kayak by herself, no life jacket. Make me want to just hit them. Yeah, I'd hate to be pulling something today. It'd be time to park it. And the bad part about it, it's supposed to get worse for the next couple of days, I think. It's not supposed to clear up till Thursday. It'll sleet a little bit here, and then it'll snow a little bit, and then it'll take and go to raining, and it's freezing as soon as it hit. It's going to be a mess by in the morning. Bad enough now. Yeah, we don't have a lock on that, Diane. I saw plenty of that up north. I had it when I was delivering them RVs. Well, we had a guy from Nebraska, and he was always popping off about these Texans didn't know how to drive on this ice and stuff. Yeah, I know. Because when it got bad enough, I shut it down. I wasn't gonna wreck my truck. Well, he went down to Louisiana and delivered a trailer, and some of his folks got sick. He needed to get back to Nebraska, and one of these storms like this come in. And he called me. He said, "How in the hell do you go anywhere on that damn black ice?" And I ain't never seen nothing this slick in my life. And I told him, I said, "Well, it's slow, but there's one way you can go." I said, "Put the two right wheels off in the grass and just, creep along at 5 or 10 miles an hour." And I think he told me it took him 4.5 hours to go 100 miles, but he got out of it. Hey, Mo Bang, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, and black ice is tough. What we get into here in Texas is that it freeze like we got ice everywhere right now, and it get up just above freezing, and it'll melt on top, and then it freezes again, and that's when it really gets slick. Get down. No. No. Get down. Hey, Timmy Ray. Yeah, this is a good day to stay home and play with the baby or the baby's mama won. Tell me, Ray, you get any house there in Louisiana? Yeah. Wasn't my fault, I promise you. 80 degrees, I'd be happy. I'm about half lizard anyway. I don't care if it's 100 degrees. I'd take that over this. At least you can get under a shade tree or something. Timmy, is it just cold there or you got ice? Oh, no ice. Yeah, Dallas and Waco both covered up. Well, Amy, you're glad you haven't started on your 75 deal with 3 days at home. Yeah, I'm showing 27, 28 or something. It's below freezing. It hasn't got above freezing all day. It's not supposed to for a couple more days. Oh, on snow, you can drive on snow. Once it packs down a little bit. Hey, aren't you? You on that old super slide or you got it parked? Oh, okay, Amy. Yeah, that's good. Glad you are, buddy. I don't know how it is where you're at, but down here, you sure don't need to be running that rig. My Jeep's sitting out there with icicles on it a foot long. Like it ought to be at the North Pole. Oh, okay. Yeah, that I've had that happen a few times up there when I was in Indiana. JJ, do you just collect those antlers or do you sell them? There's not many nights I don't run an AC. Rocky needy today. You see that dog right there, Ralph? Rocky. I ain't got much lap. I don't know why you want to sit on it. Rocky. Call him and he turns his head the other way. Rocky. You hard-headed look. Rocky. 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 What are you doing? Uh-huh. Oh, if he can get hold of it, that's something I don't drink out of. Yeah, well, they make some pretty chandeliers out of them horns. I've got a friend of mine here in Texas that had a small ranch, and he went in and high fenced that thing, and he got a herd of elk in there. And he makes, they go in there, and when they grow those big horns, he put them protein in, all that kind of stuff. And when them horns get in the velvet, they go in there and cut them horns off and sell them, and it's unreal what they get for them. I mean, they sell it by the ounce if it's in velvet. He told me, he said, I make a lot more money off elk than I did cattle. Rocky, 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 look at me. Rocky, Rocky. Rocky, are you ignoring me? Huh? Treat? Boy, they got your attention, didn't it? Uh-huh. Rocky, treat. No, he can keep the cat. I'm not a cat person. That dog is crazy. He's been hammed up the last couple of days. He's into everything. Hell, I got my trailer tore all to pieces, redoing it. And this storm hit, so now I can't get to my saws and everything. So I guess I'll put up with a mess for a few days. Yeah, I already just about got it. I've been outside tending them quail and ran out of propane on that cab over, so I had to change it over. I've been in and out a little bit. You sure got to watch what you're doing, though. Whoop, just went to sleeping again. We got about a half inch of ice in places. If it keeps this up all night, man, we're going to have an inch of ice on all the highways. better get back over here. They might make an ugly cat. Damn. That went down the wrong way. Well, are y'all all staying inside or? What do you want? I ain't giving you nothing else. Hey, Mr. Moon, how you doing? You staying warm, Moon? Eat all them cinnamon rolls and then have you a couple drinks and you'll be wired. Hey, you made it to work anyway, huh, Moon? I tell you what, I'm beginning to think me getting them eggs in. The first time I got them eggs in is when it got so cold here about a couple months ago. I got these other eggs in day before yesterday, and this crap came in. I don't, I don't, ooh, I got an electric blanket order. It's not here yet. Rocky's electric, pretty good electric blanket. Rock, what are you doing up here again? You think you the movie star today? Hmm? Yeah, they must. Feet pocket. I never heard of that one. JJ, he driving me crazy. He ain't used to being hemmed up like this. He about to run me to death. I need to put a doggy door in for him. He's not spoiled or anything. A little bit, not much. I think we're supposed to get that tonight. Out. He is that, aren't you? Out. Bite so hard. He's something. Every time I sit down at this computer, he thinks he wants to get in my lap. He'd go over and lay down. Now I turn his computer off. He'd go lay down and behave. Yeah, he gets to playing. He get a little bit too rough. You got to remind him to be easy every once in a while, and he'll slack off. Ain't enough room for you to lay down up here, dog. Well, he's telling y'all what he thinks of y'all. Now that's the butt shot I ought to send Gina, isn't it? Get out. Mm. Are you on your phone, Diane? I ought to be working on a video instead of sitting here on this thing here. Oh, Costco. We don't have any Costco's down here. Bet you are, Amy. How you feeling, girl? Did they ever figure out what was the matter with you? You know, Amy, I put up with a stomach that just drove me crazy for years and years and years. And just about 7 or 8 years ago, I finally figured out I was allergic to them eggs. I ate some other day just to see if I was still allergic to them before I tried these quail eggs. They're not supposed to be that way. And oh Lord, I was sicker than a dog for about 6 hours. That's one good thing about it, Amy. They can't send you home and tell you to do your work on a computer, can they? You gotta be fixing food to make you money. No, I haven't tried them yet. I just been getting them up. I tried the chicken eggs again, and like I say, they made me sick. So I'm gonna try these others now. Yeah, I just decided to pop on for a little while, she devil. I took off last night, but I was on 4.5 hours a day, so that was enough in one day. Diane, did you ever figure out how many hours Ava picked up? Cookie, how you doing, my friend? Mr. Wee Wee Mike. She picked 213 hours up. Woo. Well, that worked. That gave her a little cushion. I believe Roy liked the way we did that, talking about doing that with 3 or 4 people. You about froze up, Cookie? Or how is the weather up there? Well, I tell you what, that's a nice couple. I like Doug and Ava. Yeah, I'd be on my best behavior while we were doing all this. Now I can just go back to being a normal asshole like normal. I mean, yeah. Ooh, well, I got you beat 2 degrees. It's 28. I got tickled at Doug. He wouldn't look at that camera when he was saying hello, darling. That was a deal we made. That we got him over 1,000. He had to come on and say hello, darling. That's like pulling teeth for Doug. Well, y'all didn't have, mods didn't have to do too much, did they, Diane? I didn't see anybody cutting up in there. Hey, Mike, I'm not going to say any names, but our buddy sent me a note apologizing for the other night. I got tickled at your brother. He was wanting to record that and put it on the internet. Yeah, that deal worked pretty good. The way Roy come up with a good deal on that is to leave his channel open. Yeah, I got a note from him. I sent him back and told him no problem. But I asked him how his head was, and he said it wasn't the best in the world. That was entertaining anyway. It did keep me up half a night, and I had to be up on Ava the next morning. Yeah, that was gonna sound like it was fixing to start to get heated. Yeah, that's funny now. Yeah, it's bad wound up. Y'all excuse us for this is sort of an inside joke. It don't ever get dull on that channel. Yeah, Jimmy was having a good time with it. And he was right. If you'd put that on this channel right here and not muted or timed anybody out, there ain't no telling how many subs and people you'd pick up. People do like drama. Yeah, I'm glad you called me because I probably would have still been sleeping. It does sell though. Yeah, that's not my deal. That's one I won't put up with. Tootsie Roll Pop. I like them stupid things. How did you have happy drama? That's a new one on me, JJ. We're talking about picking them horns up. I used to watch a couple channels when they picked them old elk horns up. And they made a pretty good jag of money off just picking them dropped horns up. Diane told me, said, man, I feel sorry for their mother. Oh, okay. All right. Hello, Spencer. I'm in Waco. Waco, the skating rink right now. You ain't lying. Y'all got the ice up there? Well, I thought I knew everywhere in Texas. Where's Justin, Texas at? Is it in Panhandle? Are we supposed to be like this till Thursday? Supposed to start clearing out Thursday, I think. Okay, yeah, well, y'all right in the middle of it too then. I never had heard that name of that town before. Yeah, that could cover a lot of country, Mike. There's four places in Texas I stay just as far away from as I can stay, and that's Fort Worth, Dallas, or a metroplex up there, Austin, and Houston, and San Antonio. If I can miss those, I'm happy. Used to here in Waco, Interstate 35 ran through here, but it wasn't too bad. But since they opened that NAFTA deal up with Mexico, Lord, Interstate 35 just solid truck all the way from here to Laredo. Mike, you ought to go. That's a nice place. Basically, that South Padre where it's that national seashore and there's no buildings, or about 50, 60 miles. Just nothing but beach and sand and water. It's pretty. Well, Crystal Green, well, now she lives down there. I think it's Mike Allen, I believe. That's right down on the tip of Padre. About as far south you can get. What? That's your job, JJ. Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed tonight and tomorrow is when it's really supposed to be bad here. There'll be a lot of people from Texas on the internet tonight. What kind of dog is it, JJ? 120 pounds. Woo. Yeah, I was talking about you. You don't live in McAllen, but you live pretty close. Where's the town you live in down there, Crystal? You, take it easy, Lily. For some reason, I got a hard time remembering that. Hmm. Rio Grande City. You can't get much further south than that, can you, Crystal? As bad as my handwriting is, Mike, I couldn't read it. Or I forget where I put the piece of paper at. Can you speak Spanish, Crystal? When I first got back from the service, I had picked up some Vietnamese enough to get by, and I was building some big feedlots for a company, and they had a bunch of West working for them. And I go to talking to them, and I'd be slinging Vietnamese words and Spanish words and English words all in the same sentence. That's weird. Spencer can't remember where his list was, but he can remember where that good-looking gal was with that halter top on was. That's what you call selective memory, isn't it? Yeah, I did. I'd catch myself doing that and just fall out laughing. I like the attitude, Spencer. Yeah, that's right. I got a friend of mine that she built like Dolly Parton, married to a buddy of mine. When they were dating, she would wear the lowest cut top, the tightest top. And I've seen her get on some old boys that they'd come over and start hitting on her, and she'd be telling them, "Hey, my face is up here. Quit looking down there." I told her one day, I said, "Cover them damn things up and quit shoving them in somebody's face. You got them half naked to get his attention. You get his attention, then you don't want him to look at them." It is good. One of these things one night on here, and I forget. Oh, that was Bree. Was talking about she couldn't have something like that. She crunched it. Tootsie Roll Pop. You might be Boomer. The way this eyes is looking, I don't know if I'd come up here. Well, they're talking about this ice being on here through Thursday. You might have a choice. You might not be able to get here. I've been told that before too, and not seen it quite work out that way. The difference on it down here and up there, it gets cold. Y'all get ice and snow. And I lived up there for a while too. And but down here, you get the damn ice, and in the middle of the day, it'll start melting, and then it freezes back over, and you ain't never drove on nothing that damn slick. I've seen cars sitting there idling, just slide off the highway sideways. Yeah, normally we get this about every 8 or 10 years, where it really starts shutting stuff down. Most of the time, it's just a 1 day deal. About all they usually do down here is just sand bridges. Yeah, I know it. You bought You bring all this with you, Amy? In the 3 years I drove up there, I think that I had black ice one time. And I'm trying to think where that was at. I don't think that was in Illinois. I know what Amy gonna do. Amy gonna stay there at the house and plan her next cruise up. Well, you know, this has been a year of extremes in weather everywhere. You like them cruises, don't you, Amy? That's a truth, Diane. Where you going this time, Amy? Yeah. It, Spencer, I don't know how this thing hit y'all up here, but when it came in, yeah, it's a peckerhead's fault. Uh, it went from 80 degrees to 40 degrees in 2 hours here. Oh, that's right. You were telling me you had to drive to Houston, Galveston. We'll be right back. Let's see if I can do it. Damn. That's some baby pecker heads there. That's the eggs that two of them hens have laid in the last week. Those gonna be breakfast. They all marked up pretty, aren't they, Mike? Hmm. All right, Crystal. Maybe that's where the markings come from. You know, Mike, it's pretty interesting. They've tamed those things so many years and bred them up to be big that that they won't nest anymore. They just lay the egg and keep just anywhere they're at, but they won't hatch the egg. Now, you believe we've been on here an hour already? Yep, they do. You don't ever know where you're going to find them. I'm gonna have all kind of them things for long if they hatch out because they got 40 more eggs than the other day that in an incubator now. Drop them and keep walking. They're supposed to lay about 300 a year per hen. Yeah, you can't beat that. Lake Charles, Louisiana. I used to go to a club down there in Lake Charles all the time. Bamboo Room was the name of it. If you keep the lights on them, they're supposed to lay every day. I mean, like 365 days a year. If you don't put the lights on them, well, when the days get short, they sort of slow down. I got a bunch of stuff I want to try with them. I never have had any pickle quail eggs. I want to try that. You ever been down there, Cookie? Yeah, they gonna be everywhere in a deep freeze. If I can eat them and they don't bother me, I want to keep enough to just for that, enough hens. The rest of them going in deep freeze. I'd like to have about 100 of them in a deep freeze, and then I'll shut all that down. Yeah, that's the way they do chickens too. In the wintertime, when they slow down on the laying, well, they put the lights on 15, 16 hours a day. Looky here. Hello, Jessica. How you doing, girl? That might have, Cookie. That's been a long time ago. Well, did you get moved, Jessica, or is that taking place yet? Now, we're not talking about how you look, Jess. We're talking about how everything's going. She's bragging about how pretty she is again. When you're growing them out, they put 6 to a square foot, JJ. If you're raising them just hens and just raising them for the eggs, I think it's 5 per square, no, 3.5 per square foot. They don't take much room up. That's one reason they got so popular is people raising them in their backyard. They make a little racket, but they're not nothing like a chicken. You get there, girl. Red may be the first one. He don't quit fighting everybody. You'll see me taking a bite out of Fred, and yep, you won't pick me no more. Yeah, he finally wore out and went and lay down on his pillow. Yeah, yeah, he done went to sleep. I ain't even waking him up. I guarantee you could say that T word and he'd be over here again. He about to run out of them. I'm gonna have to ration them out until his cold spell's over with. That was funny when that little old quail he hatched out and part of the half the egg stayed on his head, and he'd get in an incubator and he'd take off running. He looked like he was a fullback for the Dallas Cowboys. He'd go running across that thing and he'd be hitting quail, knocking them everywhere, running to the wall. I finally had to take that shell off his head. Yep, he's happy now. Shut up, Mike. Rocky got two speed, whoa and go. Hello, KT. That crazy that little old dog is, he's a lot of company. And he's funny. Sound like you got it going, Jess. You gonna volunteer, Mike? Well, that's good. I hope it works out for you, Gil. my wife was alive, well, she did all kind of stuff like that. We sold a lot of that stuff on eBay. The biggest seller we had was I got to making kids furniture, tables and chairs and that kind of stuff. And she'd paint scenes on them, Pooh Bear or Barney or whoever, and put flowers and stuff all over them. Man, we shipped them things all over the world. And they were big and bulky, so they shipped high. Sold a ton of them. Is Was it Etsy? Is that still everything homemade on it, or they got the Chinese crap in it like they got on eBay? But when that Etsy first got started, it was strictly homemade items. I don't know how it is now. Well, folks, I got to get some stuff done before it gets dark. But we'll try this again tonight. I appreciate y'all coming in, but I'm gonna have to get busy. Start to get cooler. All right, y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all later.